Presidential candidates are making it official this week in the traditionally first in the nation primary.
Republican hopefuls heading to New Hampshire's State House to file paperwork to appear on the ballot.
And Kaylee Schuyler joins us live from Concord, New Hampshire. So Kaylee, what have you seen out there so far?
Well, Scott and Natalie, just a few hours ago, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis walked up to the second floor to the Secretary of State's office to officially get on the 2024 ballot. The room was filled with reporters around the historic desk just to see DeSantis, and the halls were lined with supporters who were chanting. And then it's quite the process from there. When DeSantis entered the room, he handed the Secretary of State a $1,000 check, which is a requirement. And then another tradition is that candidates sign a notice to voters, and that notice is posted at voting locations. And DeSantis wrote, quote, "Live free or die."
Hampshire's the first in the nation. We're little over 100 days away. We're going to be spending an awful lot of time here and, of course, in Iowa over the next 105 days. And I think it's going to be important on determining the direction of this country.
North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum also filed earlier in the day, and then this all comes after former Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson filed yesterday. This is the first time in more than 40 years that candidates are filing paperwork with the new Secretary of State, David Scanlon. One New Hampshire professor tells me it looks like the New Hampshire primary debate could take place on January 23rd, but that's not set in stone.
Secretary of State in New Hampshire has the authority to set the date of the primary 1 week before any similar contest, and it's up to him to determine what a similar contest is. So even though the Iowa Republicans say they're going to have a caucus maybe a week before New Hampshire, that could be okay. We've had a history of letting the caucuses go.
A recent poll for a New Hampshire GOP primary shows former President Donald Trump with a commanding lead at 49%. Former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley is at 19%, and DeSantis in third place with 10%. Now, Mike Pence and Nikki Haley are expected to file here in New Hampshire tomorrow, and candidates have until October 27th to sign up. In Concord, New Hampshire, Kaylee Schuyler, Fox 32 Chicago.
Okay.